Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles, A Future Connected. Amelia, you are adorable, my darling. Anyways, everybody, we got two things to do today. First on the list is I gotta go collect another Nopon from last episode. We took care of those three dudes, and then this particular Nopon had to continue its pawn specting. And because it was located so far away and the episode was already going on kind of long, I decided I'd just leave it. We are already sitting at 6 Nopon, everybody. 6! We have 6 of these fuckers. If I recall, I did collect one off screen. There was actually one on a ridge not too far from here that I went on and collected since it was already there. Although, I'm not looking forward to trying to get over here to get this one because, Homeboy is not a... I don't mind these enemies, but man, they are... This game does not leave me with a lot of options as far as how to deal with enemies, man. Because they put these enemies in, like, locations that it's just like... You can't just fight fucking one of them. You have to fight, like, fucking 3 of them. Yeah, here we go. Just like usual. Fucking of course. Thank you. Alright, let's take care of this fucker now. I will say, it is kind of funny seeing this fucking small-ish army of Nopon doing work now. This shit's hilarious. Alright, nice. So, here's the thing. I don't want to have to fight every fucking enemy here, but I'm probably not going to have much of a fucking choice. Okay, he saw me. This might not be that bad. I doubt I'm going to be able to go unseen by the other guy, though. He's probably going to fucking see us at some point. There's no way he can't see us. Honestly, I'm more surprised that he hasn't jumped in and tried to fight me already. I might have to use this. I don't want to, but I might actually have to for a change. Nice. Fafora was able to pawn spect whole area without hitch. Again, work of friends was much appreciated. Nice. And with this, everybody, we have collected pawn specter number 7. Incidentally, Fafora might have other teensy-eensy requests. It involved escorting Fafora to Chief 11. Chief 11 is chief of whole pawn specter squad. Said shoulder of Bionis is right for treasure pickings. If stick around long enough, Fafora could be rich beyond wildest dream. Oh ho! Fafora can almost smell the fame. It not excite friends too? Believe Fafora, it all become clear once friends hear straight from mouth of Chief. Okay, Fafora will keep friends company until able to meet Chief. Please to treat Fafora in manner to which Fafora accustomed. Alright. So that's another lovely pawn specter added to our team, which now makes 7 of 12. 7. We've collected 7. I say 7, but okay. So if we look at the map, I'm fairly sure there's this one over here, which I can't beat the guy over here. I just can't. I've tried. Believe me, I really have tried. I cannot beat him. He whoops my ass. He's not even that much higher than me, so I'm just gonna have to put some extra work in or some shit, because he's whooping my ass every time I try. I love the fact that we have this giant fucking line of pawn specters behind us. Shit's hilarious. Anyways, our main thing now is to meet up with this kid about his laboratory, and about finding some way to deal with the shadow beastie, since that seems to be the whole point of this storyline. Now, I've been told, whether it's true or not, that this shadow beastie ties into... that this whole thing ties into something with Xenoblade 2, so I have no idea how or when, but I want to fucking see it for my fucking self. I also, in between episodes, I finally realized I could actually equip fucking gems. So I went through and I just started equipping. Oh, I see why this doesn't work. Let's do all gems. There we go. Well, I guess it should be armor gem, right? Yeah, about to say, I do have armor gems. I don't know what I really want on you, though. That's the problem. Not using you, so that's not an issue. I'll worry about defense gems later. Because I don't know what I really want to throw on them. The thing is, I didn't take gems all that seriously within Xenoblade till like the end of the game. And then I actually started min-maxing the fuck out of my gems. For better or for worse, the game you just don't need them up until the end. Alright.
How many times have I told you, you do not go there alone?
But I really needed that material.
Doesn't matter. Why did you disobey me? If something happened to you, we would lose everything.
Tyrea?
Melia!
Huh? Wait a second. You know Melia, big sis?
Tyrea's your big sis.
Right. That explains how you came to the capital just in time to save Tielan's skin.
Sorry.
Sorry for the trouble. Truly. Although I am glad you were there.
Yeah, you really helped me out, Shulk, Miss Melia. And you too, Kino, Nene.
Tyrea, I didn't expect to see you here, helping Tielan with his research.
Yes, well.
Tyrea, she's changed.
Tielan, I'm going outside for a bit to get some air.
Got it. I didn't know you all knew Big Sis Tyrea. How'd you meet each other?
Well, that's because Tyrea and I share an older brother.
Huh? Does that mean you and her are sisters then?
Sisters? No. It's rather more complicated. But sisters we are not.
Well, still, that means you know her from way back. What was she like? I've only known her here, in this place, so I gotta wonder how she was before.
She was...
Oh, it was that bitch. Oh, fuck this lady. Fuck this lady.
She was strong. Both in body and in her conviction for doing what she thought was right.
Wow, pretty much the same as how she is now then. When it comes to our research, she's even more committed than I am.
So she has not forgotten her mother.
Where did you and Tyrea meet?
It was when she saved me from the Fog King.
On a trip to Alchemoth, like today.
What? No. At the time, everyone was still living there.
Before the Fog King showed up.
Yeah, and then, after we all escaped, I was kind of on my own, so Tyrea brought me here for safety.
One moment. Tielan, was your father not still around?
My father was killed by the Fog King.
Is that so? I'm sorry.
Tielan just like Kino. Brave little pun.
I think I'll get some air too.
Go ahead. I've still got things to ask Tielan, so I'll stay with him.
Good, thank you. Shan't be long.
Miss Melly, Kino go too. Kino, please read room.
Tyrea,
Of all the people to meet out here,
how did you...
pure chance. After everything, I wandered aimlessly looking for somewhere to die. Then, at some point, I landed here.
So then, you were here all along?
That's right. And so, when the capital fell here, I thought Mother had finally granted me my boon.
But it was full of Telethia, and survivors cast adrift. Not to mention this Fog King.
Yes, he'd be the one to end it. Or so I thought. Until fate had me save Teelan, and death ceased to be an option.
Your mother, she did not grant you a dying place. She gave you a future by crossing your path with Teelan's.
My helping with Teelan's research is a simple matter of give and take.
If you really believed that, you would not have treated him half so warmly. I can tell that when you look at Teelan, you see family. Even if it was once transactional, his research concerns the future of our race. That fact remains.
The future of the High Entia, huh? And what about you?
Me?
You must have heard. Our brethren in this land are suffering.
Yes.
You are the Imperial successor. The Crown Princess, war or no war. No. Empress now. What will you do about the future of our race?
I have not planned that far ahead. However, I know enough to realize what I must do right now.
I hope to see it. This future you will build for us. And when I do, I hope I'll be able to accept what I now am.
Empress Melia, so you are ready to lead us after all. It shall be my privilege to clear the stones from your path.
I don't like that guy. I don't know what his plan is, but I don't like him. Fuck him.
Miss Melly, you here?
Did you learn anything from Teelan?
A little. He said that for all the details, we ought to talk to Radzum in Grandel.
Meeting should be no problem. Teelan say he sent word to guard the Grandel ramparts to let friends through.
Before we visit this Radzum, I have something I wish to discuss with you all.
What is matter now?
The High Entia who live here now have lost all hope for the future. I have a duty. As the Imperial successor, I must safeguard their future. This will sound selfish, I know, but will you stand with me?
Of course I will, Melia.
Kino too. And also Nene.
Thank you. It means a lot to me. Right. Off to Grandel we go.
Yeah, we just got here too, man. Kind of bummed about that. That's actually one little issue I had with like Xenoblade in general. is like sometimes the game sends you off on these wayward adventures only to be like, oh, that's all you need to do. Oh, hey, quiet moment. Family relations.
Miss Tyrea seem like difficult sort of person to deal with.
Difficult, huh? Maybe so, but she's still far more mellow than before.
Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea know each other from where?
Well, it's a little complicated to explain.
Complicated how?
I'm just not quite sure where to begin. For one, Tyrea and I had never met until 1 year ago.
Houses too far apart, or?
I was not allowed to venture outside. Moreover, I never even knew of her existence. She, on the other hand, seemed to know about me. We never met because work had been busy.
But how Miss Melia never know her? If sisters, then of course she'd know.
That's true. How can I explain this? Tyrea and I have separate parents. Different fathers and different mothers, both.
Meme! In same boat as Nene and Kino then!
Just like you and Kino, Tyrea and I are not related by blood. But we had a half-brother with whom we shared a parent each.
Half-brother?
No parents in common, but a brother we are both related to. Therefore, Tyrea and I are not exactly complete strangers.
Meh! Brain of Nene's starting to melt!
I'm sorry. I did say it's complicated.
Nene does not understand. If both have same brother, why cannot be one family together?
Our parents being different, I and Tyrea have led very different lives. We never even met, let alone behaved as a family. Neither knows how to relate to the other, and so we struggle on.
It sounds like Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea both feeling more like Kino.
How do you mean?
Kino also not talk to anyone at first. Very hidey shy.
I don't think I'd call myself or Tyrea shy, exactly.
If want to become good friends, but not know how to put in action, then it's exactly same. But as can see for self, now Nene and Kino super best of friends.
Do tell, how did you two achieve that? Would you teach me the way, please?
Answer is clear as day. Nene prescribed lots of play.
Play?
Also, sharing of yummy snacks and sleep together in same bed. If do that, become family in wink of eye.
I'm not sure I can do that with Tyrea. Seems like a lot.
Meh! Nene patience is exhaust. Miss Melia want to be sisters with Miss Tyrea or not?
Yes. I would really like that, I think.
So, now is best and only chance. No time for hemmings and hawings.
Best and only. Perhaps you're right.
Okay, then now Miss Melia go and say, hey Sister Bon, come play.
Right now? I need some time to compose myself.
If Miss Melia must, but have to promise to ask soon.
Yes, I will. One day very soon.
Man, these are so heartfelt. Oh my god. God, my heart. Jesus. You know, I remember seeing videos about this particular story bit, right? About just Future Connected. Everyone was like, everything I saw about it was like, ugh, your companion is Melia and the Nopon. Ugh, that's not fun. And here I am. I fucking love these characters, man. How could you not like them? Like, I mean, I get it's not everybody's fucking taste, but Jesus, man, have a fucking heart, man. God damn. Okay. What's this one? I'm gonna go to this one. I want to see if this one's unlocked yet. It's like you never really fucking know in this game. And sadly, I think that's sort of an issue I've had with this aspect. Okay, okay, you know what? Fuck, I'm getting distracted. Let me get back to the point I was trying to make before I got distracted. Yeah, like everything I had read was like, oh, the game is worse off for taking away all the good characters and replacing them with like two Nopon. But I'm like, how could you hate these characters? I mean, I get that Nopon can be a very love him or hate him, and I won't lie to you. I didn't initially like Ricky, but Ricky grew on me very fast. Only available at certain times of day. Afternoon. Okay, well, let's change time. Oh, clear? Ugh. Okay, so how do I... What do I have to do to fix this problem? Wait for the skies to clear? Do I just have to do this until... Oh, I need it in the active party. Okay, that's why it's not working. So let's go to... See, I don't use Ricky ever. So, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't use Kino ever. So we'll switch them out. Alright, land in the sky.
So high up.
It really is, isn't it?
When stand on tippy edge, head go dizzy. Whoa!
Kino, don't get too close to the edge. If you lose your footing, you could fall.
Here is much safer. Strange view when come to think about. Clouds look like floaty fluff below feet.
You're right. I don't think I've ever been this high up before either.
No. One moment. If clouds are in direction down, this continent floating even higher up than clouds.
Exactly. It's floating much higher up than Frontier Village in Magna Forest. Or even Erith Sea.
Strange, so strange. But why this island is floating higher than even clouds?
I think I remember something from an old book. As I recall, the Bionis Shoulder was once inhabited by the Giants, a highly advanced race. There used to be many islands floating above Erith Sea, you know.
No. Teeny tiny islands floating in sky. Very fantastic view.
The Giants. They could process and utilize hoverstone, a mineral with floating properties.
Amazing! In Erith Sea, they gather so much hoverstone, it left up whole continents.
Actually, you might have it backwards. Maybe they took hoverstone from here and transported it back to Erith Sea.
Whoa! Elementary! Kino 220% agree.
Of course, it's best to take all this with a grain of salt.
Huh?
Until now, no Homs, or even High Entia, have set foot on this continent. That's why the book's author might only be speculating about some aspects.
No, it makes sense. Can be no mistaken theory of Shulk. Shulk really do know everything, just like Dad upon say.
Oh no, I'm positive there are things I don't know.
Dad upon say, friend Shulk is brainy smart, know everything. And also brave and cool, and could do anything if he put mind to it.
Did he really? I'm actually a little embarrassed now.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. It's only good thing. He also say Shulk is #1 sidekick of Dadapon. Next in line of also.
Oh my god, I love this kid. I love him. Oh, I love this child. Oh, I thought I loved Nene. I love this child so much. He is mine now. He is my son. Stay away from my child. I guess we'll go back to Junks and see if this one works now. This is the first one you could see, but I couldn't access this one for like the longest time. So let's see what's required. Oh, okay. Can't access this one yet. Alright, fair enough. I don't see anything else at the moment, so I'm just gonna assume that we need to continue onward with the... What the hell? What the hell is that? Oh, what's that? I want to know what that is. It was... this way? Was it this way? I hate to distract myself from the gameplay, but... I mean, when I see something like that, I kind of at least want to know what it is. Yeah, what the hell even is that? Why is it even here? Yeah, what is that? Oh. Defeat anthols to rescue the woman. Rescue the what? What the fuck? When was this a quest? I don't remember picking this shit up. Oh, I guess I gotta rescue her now. Oh my god, there's so many fucking Nopon on the screen. Nintendo, what the fuck were you thinking? We have a small army of Nopon. Fucking love it. There's so many Nopon. We have all of the Nopon on our side, everybody. We are invincible. We cannot be stopped. The power of the Nopon will protect me. Clearly. Yo, Shulk is heated up. He's ready. Yeah, just do that. Thank you. That's another one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just look at the health bar just drop. Fucker's just getting mollywopped to death. That shit's dope. Alright, nice. And so, what are you doing here, lady? Because I don't remember you. Ah, I'm saved. Were you the ones that defeated the anthols? Please accept my gratitude. My name is Lafeli. I'm an Armu herder from Grandel, a town to the southeast of here. The Armus have recently started running out of fodder just within the town walls, you see. So I was walking around trying to find some more grassland, then suddenly angry anthols. People telling me I get far too focused when it comes to the welfare of my herd. I should probably pay more attention. Ah, right. Grandel, like I said, to the southeast of here. Head that way and you'll see a big gate before long. There's a lot of nice juicy grass here, so I'll pick enough to get my Armus fed, and then I'll mosey on back into town. Thank you for helping me out of a sticky situation. Things would have been grim if you hadn't showed up. That was random. Fucking random as shit, man. Now that's random. That's just straight up fucking random as shit. But it doesn't look like it's unheard of. There's one right down, just one right there. So clearly that's not entirely unheard of in this section of the game. Okay. Fair enough. Well, let's head on over to Grandel, apparently. But yeah, I definitely love these characters. Like, I realized that a lot of the review material for this game was like, it's more Xenoblade Chronicles minus all the good characters. I think that's being really unfair. You know, Ricky himself wasn't always great. But surprisingly enough, when you learned more about Ricky, you kind of learned to love him. You know, and that's... I am reminded of a quote from Watchmen. I think it's Miss Jupiter. Sally Jupiter? I think that's her name. And she's reminiscing about her old days, right? 'Cause she's old, she's washed up, she's dried up, she's gross. And she's thinking about her old days, right? And like, you know, despite the fact that like the comedian beat the shit out of her and almost raped her. At least in the movie. I don't know if she was actually raped in the actual comic book. I don't remember top of my head. But, you know, despite all those terrible things, she could still look back at a photo of the Minutemen and smile and look back on those days rather fondly. And that's the thing, man. You know, you look back on something, sometimes it turns out to be better than you think it could have been.
Greetings. We have heard from Teelan that a man called Radsum lives within these walls.
Ah, Prince of Teelans, are you? We've been expecting you. Go on, in you get.
You're letting us straight through.
You don't look particularly concerning, is all. These walls are imposing, but they aren't here for controlling foot traffic. They're to keep savage monsters from having themselves a rampage.
Most sensible. Well, we'll be going then.
Thankings! Sorry for time taking.
But yeah, it's I guess that I relayed that whole story to say that, you know, looking back on Ricky, I love him even more, and now having now met Nene and Kino, I love him even more now. You know, there's a certain amount of, I don't know, man, just beauty to the world of Xenoblade. Even when you take into account that this is all taking place in the body of what you could almost consider to be a dead god. as terribly morbid as that realization is, I guess there is in fact beauty in death. If you wanted to get, you know, really, really sappy about it. Not really my taste, but, you know, some people's taste, man. Looks like there's another thing. Friendly moment between friends I'd like to access. Oh, Kino, darling, sweetheart, I need you to leave my party, please. I love you. I really do. You are fantastic, but you are not staying in my fucking party. I probably should have him in my party, because apparently Melia's AI is terrible. The thing is, I don't know Melia's attack strategy well enough to comment on whether or not she's good, but apparently the AI for Melia within the game is fucking horrendous. Damn it, game. You put all these cool little things in front of me, and then you don't let me use them. I know this is going to be a weird take to have, but have you ever just considered the idea that despite all the terrible things that have happened, people are, like, returning to nature? That can't be a complete loss, right? Like, in the long run, like, you know, maybe what we did was an overall net positive. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure or anything. I'm just saying it's possible, right? I don't see anything wrong with the potential that maybe what we've done is a net positive. In fact, in some ways, I'm kind of willing to accept that more than anything else at the moment. Finally, a red one. Jesus. Oh, it's 1-1. What's 1-1 doing here? I don't want to talk to 1-1. We have not collected all your friends yet. In fact, not only have I not collected all of your friends, I don't even know where the rest of them fucking are.
1-1 just want nap.
Qualified, certified, rest is classified. Pawn Inspector Chief 1-1 is name, oversee surveying new lands is game. Meh, what Pawn Inspector's doing with all these strange people? More important, why it takes so long for everyone to gather in a appointed meeting spot? Meh. Never received such information. 1-1 forget to impart. Ho-hum. 1 would go find pawn inspectors and make up for omissions on self, but have wings full with other business. Meh. Have idea. Could friends guide rest of pawn inspectors to meeting spot? Probably stuck in strange or sticky situation. Friends look like they do fine job so far. Surely is no extra bother. Sure. 1 should be done with pawn by the time Pawn Specters all get here. Can see some want to have word with 1-1, but we'll have to wait until everyone here. Naturally, there's little reward in store. I mean, that's great, but I still don't know where the rest of your fucking friends are. I'm assuming I have to rescue this fucker to find them. Because currently, I have no idea where the rest of your fucking friends are. I'm sorry, your employees, I guess, would be the proper term. I can't be... I guess that would be the more appropriate way to... You know what? I'm mildly curious. I want to know. Can I access any of these before I wrap up the episode? I feel like I've done barely anything, but this game puts all this shit in front of me. And I would feel a little bad if I blasted through what is essentially the last piece of Xenoblade Chronicles content. I mean, Xenoblade 1 Chronicles content that exists. You know, I mean, there's no more. After this, it's it. The story of Shulk, as far as I'm aware, is over. I am aware he shows up in some capacity in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I've been told that that's not relevant or canon in any way, shape, or form. Kind of like the same way how characters from like different Disgaea games end up in like every Disgaea game, even though they're not even part of the story. It's like they exist, but it's not canon. It's weird.
Nene, look! What splendid armor! Oh, it's true! Scales so shiny and sparkly!
It looks the same as any Armu, if you ask me.
Different subtle. Sure is.
Really?
Pardon me? Have you come from Companion's Cape, by any chance?
We've just come from the laboratory. But we were at the Cape just before that.
And was everyone there all right?
Yes, it seemed to me.
Thank goodness. That's a relief to hear.
Is something wrong?
You may be aware, but originally, we all lived here together as a group.
But then, some left because there are Machina here.
Exactly. At first, we managed to tolerate each other in relative harmony. Obviously, we had our share of friction.
What happened?
Well, the final straw was something trivial. The Companions tried all sorts of ploys to retake the capital, but none of the plans succeeded. Many soldiers were lost this way. One Machina had had enough and told them to just give up.
And that's when it happened.
Yeah. They shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our homes in the first place. Things got heated, and then they left and didn't look back.
They shouldn't have forgotten that we all lost friends, family, and homes.
They're soldiers, ma'am. In the war, they put everything on the line for their country. And so...
when their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable.
Yes. Still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time regardless of race. And bear in mind, in the end, they didn't cast the Machina out. They left the safety of our walls of their own volition. That's why we pledged that if they chose to return, we'd welcome them back and meet them with a smile.
I will do whatever is in my power to make it so.
Nene, white eyes sweating. Inflammation of tear ducts.
By the way, we have heard that someone by the name of Radsum lives here.
Radsum? Yes, he lives over there.
Over there. Thank you. Very kind.
It was Radsum, actually. He was the one who told the companions to give up their quest. Right. I see.
All right. Let's go and see him straight away.
Yes, let's.
I guess I'm gonna have to take care of beating that monster at some point, man. I mean, I need more Nopon. I don't have enough. I have, what, 7? 7. I have 7. I don't quite have them all. I'd like to have them all. I wish to collect them all, please. May I? May I please collect them all? Will I be allowed to? Will you let me, game? That would be swell of you. Absolutely. Oh. Jesus. Oh my god. You know, this is going to sound like a really shitty opinion, but I'm going to say it anyways. I'm kind of happy the whole gem crafting thing is no longer a thing. I feel like everything here is garbage. No, don't thank me. You're garbage. You're like, oh, you have weapons. That's nice. But I'm gonna go on a limb and say they're probably all bad. Every fucking one of them, probably bad. Probably. Oh, you have armor though. Okay. Jesus, why is it so expensive? I guess we know what the good shit is. Good lord. Why is shit so goddamn expensive, man? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I will hold back my desire to yell at you, game, under the condition that you do not put me in this situation again. I mean, you know, I get it. I do. I'm coming, now that I think about it, I don't think you can actually get, because I think they said you don't get certain things from certain places and shit, so it's like, pretty sure I'll probably make back most of all the money ever on gems, because, you know, that's actually, gems are how I made most of my money in the original game, honestly. Well, alright, I say it was gems, but it was a variety of things that helped me make money. It was like random shit you pick up, because you'd pick up like 50, 60, 80 of an item or something, sell it, and make back basically everything. Like this right here, great example, boom. You know, when you pick up thousands of random ass fucking items, like this is probably gonna make up most of what I'm gonna sell off, but you know, it's fine. And you know what? I have no gripes with doing what I'm doing, because, I mean, fuck you, game. You put me in this position. I'd like to win. I want more Nopon. I am actually on a spree of wanting to actually beat the game now, so I don't know. Maybe, you know what? I'll be honest. I think a lot of it is because I really like these characters. I think if this was any other game, I probably wouldn't be nearly as gung-ho. I mean, like Final Fantasy IX, I was gung-ho. You know what I mean? But that's also Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX is a fucking fantastic game. If you've not played it, you should. Oh, yeah, I might want to use that. Topple Plus, I'm already using that. Muscle Up 3. Increases defense. In hindsight, let's go to change equipment. Because I usually have you tanking. So if I'm going to have you tanking, Increases physical defense by 29. Yes. That is absolutely what you need. If I'm going to have you out here fucking people up. Yeah, increase your health too, because God knows you need it. Like, that's basically a requirement if I'm going to have you fucking doing anything out here trying to get shit done. Strength up, huh? More HP. Fuck it. More HP. Fuck it. Just make her the most tanky bitch I can possibly make her. I don't even care at this point. And look, you all can sit there and tell me I'm playing the game wrong. I don't give a fuck. I am tired of getting my ass fucking... Oh, so we really doing this today, aren't we? We really just... Wow. That's really good. Too bad it cost an arm and a fucking leg. I mean, I need it though. So, can I complain? Not really. Alright, what can you guys wear? Because it's just armor we need to work on. Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna focus. Why is critical up your fucking option here? No. Don't critical. I mean, I don't disapprove of critical up. I think that's a valid option. But your critical is not the thing I am most concerned with at the moment. Let's go with I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm not worried about you fucking criticaling. That's just not a thing I'm concerned with. We'll do daze resist, because you have gotten dazed in the past. That does happen actually quite a bit, so having more daze resist would probably not be the worst option for you. Alright. Sorry about that. Hey! Alright, let's do this last bit before we end this episode, shall we? Roll up, can see friends have a keen eye for meh? Meh, why are you here? What? You only come here to talk? Sorry, when friends approach so suddenly, Bama just surprised. Not because shifty or anything, it's legit all above board business. I'm selling a new drink of type that make by dissolve in water. If friends curious should buy and try for self, no refunds. If holds nose and drink in one gulp, can barely taste. Meh? Is no call for making that face. Oh, well. I wouldn't trust you. I don't trust you at all. I feel like you were not trustworthy.
Are you perchance Radsome?
Yeah, that's me. How do you know my name?
Teelan mentioned you. You are his fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan sent you. Him and Tyree are still getting on okay?
Quite. Though she did give him a good scolding earlier.
Went to Alchemoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, so does Tyree.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
Radsome, we have questions. About the Fog King.
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Because of the Telethia's ether field, the Fog King and his fog beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alchemoth.
Ether field?
Yeah. It's the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there, to feed on the ether, and as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, this hot noggin of Kino. It get worse if not shut up.
But my ether, it worked against fog beasts, but not the Fog King. Or rather, it didn't even seem to make direct contact with him.
Shulk, Melia, would you do me a favor and head to Teelin's lab, borrow his Telethia research notes for me?
Sure, we can do that for you.
There's something I'd like to look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
On another note, we heard that you spoke out against the companions.
I voiced an opinion, yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So I think you can see why I said what I said. If we end up extinct, we'll have won nothing.
Well spoken. But I'm sure the companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all, they've stayed put since then.
When you put it like that. The people of Grandel, they're living under considerable strain, not knowing what became of their homes, and with no means of return.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes, but they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world. And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength in unity, because we shared a goal.
Radzum's folk, the companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for Hero Punkino. Just let Nene at him.
Thank you, everyone.
Mamma mia, what that thing?
Is that...
It's like the one we saw in Alchemoth, but much, much larger.
You're right.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
The fuck is it doing? Game. You know, I had intentions of ending this episode at some point, but now I kind of want to know where this fucking wormhole goes. Ah, my face.
Hang in there.
It's fine. It's fine. Ah, my face. All right, we're gonna fix that right quick, Because, Shulk, my dude, I need you to not die. So, I do. 15%. Yeah, more HP. Look, you're no Rhine, alright? Rhine, I made sure Rhine always had HP. There was one thing Rhine had a lot of. Really bad jokes and a fuck ton of HP. Ow. Oh. Huh? You want something from me? Your faces kind of have that look. Huh? Right, I see. That sounds rough. And you came from Companion's Cape? Then, I've got a question for you. On your way to Grandel, did you come across any hard-looking rocks or rare materials or anything like that? Saw ether deposits. Yeah, I know about those. We have a few of them in Grandel as well. Well, still thanks for telling me about that. I've got something to talk to you about as well, if that's okay. Could you go into more detail? Nene also curious. Right, so I'm currently making tools for those fixing and expanding the ramparts, and I'd like to make them stronger. That's why I've been asking after better materials. Well, actually, I've got an idea, but I need a catalyst to make it work. I'm not tough enough to track it down myself, but since you knew all kinds of other materials, I figured you'd know. Say, now that I think about it, couldn't I just ask you to go get it and bring it to me? That'd be way easier, right? The catalyst I want is to use is near the Borrow Rune's cave. It's a stone people call the Cerulean Shard. Alright, so we need to find a Cerulean Shard.
Alright.
Well, I am mildly curious, but we're not, like, the video's gone on long enough, guys, to be honest with you. There we go. Area map. Alright, so where is this Cerulean? Oh, it's like right there. Okay. We'll go there real quick. Not a big deal. It's not located very far from here anyways. Fuck it. Boom. Done. Cerulean Shard. Gathered. So let's just teleport our asses back to town. The beauty of fast travel in an RPG with the world as big as this, man. The beauty. No, the real beauty of Xenoblade Chronicles is not just fast travel. It's the fact that you have fast travel literally right out the gate. The devs were like, no, this place is fucking massive. You need it. Alright, get a better pick. Fantastic. Sorry to keep you waiting. What do you think, huh? Sleek form factor, right? You could feel the power at a distance. There are ether deposits in Grandel too, so feel free to test the improvements out for yourself. Reinforced ether pick. Alright, well. Boom. Ah, my face. See, now I really want to test this out. I really do now. Honestly. But see, this requires I gotta go find me a fucking ether deposit. And we all know how that's just not gonna go over well. Although, I have to also admit, I'm hitting the 1 hour mark for this video. And let's face it, no one's gonna watch. So I'm already gonna have to cut this video in fucking half to make this video watchable. Which is a little depressing, but it is what it is. I can't... I'm trying to rein my shit in. But I don't want to end this video without at least seeing what it does. Seeing how much it improves, or if it improves at all. Alright, where are you taking me, game? Maybe I can just get somewhere close. There. See? Now we're closer. Much closer, actually. Abundantly closer. Fantastic.
What is happening over there?
beasts.
Here they come!
No time for deliberations. Let's go, Shulk.
Got it!
You know, I'm kind of okay with the way they've made the music way more piano-based. That's a really interesting musical choice. Where the main game was a lot of guitar and rock, this seems like a lot more like piano and string. I kind of dig it, honestly. I really do. I really dig the All right, dealt with.
And not come back!
Shulk. The fog beasts were meant to be confined within Alchemoth.
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
The rift made normal monsters transform into fog beasts.
Oh no, Grandel!
Ah,
What is matter?
the Armus could turn into fog beasts.
Meh, no one to picture that. Must hurry to rescue.
This fucking thing's influence could just influence shit outside of Alchemoth? Is it getting stronger? How? The fuck is going on right now, game? Aw. It's gotta take over those fucking things. Oh no.
Your instinct was right, Melia.
Yes, although the rift's influence is spreading far too quickly. Radson, are you fine?
Miss Melia, these armors, it was so sudden.
You can explain later. Let us do the fighting here. You should seek refuge.
Right you are.
Stop those Armus.
Yeah.
Bad Armu. Go to bed without din-dins.
Oh.
Show off crunching skills.
Go to bed without Din. I love you, Nene. You are precious. You know, I'll show this because I have never shown this before. So you can get either an area attack heal debuff, attack area, or a big old debuff. So we're gonna go attack area, and you get a quick time event. Wow, that's wow.
Thank you for that.
Was everyone all right?
Yeah. No major injuries to speak of. All thanks to you, of course.
Kino accepts a year's supply of sweet wasabi as reward.
Real Hereupon never asks compensation.
Where it say that?
Shulk, was it the rift's expanding influence that's responsible for our Armu's transformation?
Looks like it. We saw it happen before, too. Regular monsters turned into fog beasts, just like that.
That suggests more fog beasts will appear if the rift continues to spread its vileness. Consider, with the size it was before, the rift's effect was limited to the area within the capital. But now it's getting wider.
One moment. In that case, if the rift keeps growing larger,
All monsters everywhere could be changed by the fog.
we must find a way to fight back.
We'll need those research notes for that. Let's head for the lab.
Right.
Anyways, I'm going to end this episode here, everybody. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we will continue onward. I apologize for the super long episode. I hope you guys watch anyways and enjoy. Until then, guys, stay tuned. I am signing out. Oh my god, buffs. Fucking buffs. All the buffs. Can we not? Oh my god, more buffs. We need more dots. More dots. More dots. For you World of Warcraft heads, you know that one. Till then, guys, stay tuned. Signing out.